you lost 1 pound of body fat per week for 4 weeks, your scale weight wouldn't directly correlate that. It wouldn't say 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound. A lot of people presume that when you're on a fat loss journey, your scale weight is just going to be directly linear the whole way. But that isn't the reality. The amount of body fat that you lose in a week is different to what the scale says, and I'm going to show you why. This is what typically happens. During the first week, you might see quite a drastic scale drop, say around 4 pounds. Even though you would have only lost 1 pound of body fat, the reason the scales drop so quickly within the first week is because you lose a lot of water and bloat. Week 2 is where things get tough, and you might notice that your scale weight goes up, say 0.5 pounds up. Even though you've still lost 1 pound of body fat, your scale isn't showing that. The expectation bar was set really high where you dropped weight really quickly within week 1 that you think it's not working anymore, but it is. You would still lose body fat if you're doing what you need to do. During week 3, things might go exactly to plan. You lose a pound of body fat, the scales come down by a pound as well. And then week 4, you see another increase on average, maybe 0.7. So you have to remember, as part of a fat loss journey, the thing that's linear is you losing body fat every week. Again, if you're doing what you need to do and you're creating a calorie deficit. The thing that isn't linear is your scale weight, because you have to take into consideration water retention, food volume, hormonal changes, and a bunch of different things that go on. The reason you might have struggled to lose the body fat in the past is because you're getting too impatient with the scale weight. But you have to remember that sometimes they will correlate, but a lot of the time they won't correlate. Obviously, over time, if you've lost 20 pounds of body fat, your scales are most likely going to be 20 pounds down. But day to day and week to week in the short term, you're going to see all sorts going on. And you will only get to where you want to be longer term if you can be patient with that.